Electricity. We're all addicted to it in one way or another. So I wanted to spend 50 hours without it just to see how much more enjoyable life could be. So I went to Verbo, looked up cabin with no electricity, found this place in the woods in the middle of nowhere in Ohio, and all it has is an outhouse and a bed. But that's all you need.
Little did Scott know he was about to embark on an adventure that transcends space and time.
Made it. All right, so here we are. Paradise for the next 2 days, basically. We'll do a quick little tour. This is the bathroom. This is the cabin. That's my bed. This is the view. Fire pit. So for the next 50 hours, I'm going to be here. No electricity, no communication with the outside world, no nothing.
A dramatic tale that mimics the beauty of a Shakespearean play, filled with laughter and joy, but also eye-watering heartbreak and pain.
For the first few hours after unpacking, I just sort of sat around and listened. It was the first time in years where I had had the opportunity to just not do anything, and it really was wonderful. But shortly thereafter, it was time for dinner. I think it's time for dinner, so let's go start a fire. I have about 25 minutes of footage of me trying to start this fire, until... You see that? That's a flame. Call me Bear Grylls. After the fire started going, it was time for turkey sandwiches.
One man's quest to feed himself brings him to the edge of his own humanity. Will he fail on the battlegrounds of the kitchen and die by the blade that cuts the bread? Or will he prevail by pulling on the strings that remains of his soul?
You know, this is pretty good. I just kind of burnt the bread.
By burning the sacred bread, he has been cursed by the sage of the forest. In doing so, he has condemned himself to a lifetime of turkey sandwiches. Poor soul.
So far, this has just been so incredible. I couldn't tell you the last time that I just had 4 hours where I didn't feel like I had to work. But it's been so nice. Like, I've had this like weird little left eye twitch for the last like week. I think it's just because I've been so stressed out about everything. There's just so many things going on in my life, and to be able just to step away is like, it really has just been incredible. A few hours later, as the sun began to set, it was officially time for s'mores. S'mores time. But in order to make the s'mores, I need to go find the perfect stick.
We join our hero again, this time at the crossroads of destiny. By choosing a stick for s'mores, you choose your weapon for battle. What is Darth Vader without his lightsaber, or Edgar Allan Poe without his pen? And then, like a bolt of lightning from heaven, the hero found his weapon, or some might say, the weapon found its hero. Our hero shows us how to properly roast a marshmallow.
And obviously, I'm going to teach you how to
oh my god, what the f*** is he doing?
Make a s'more. And obviously, you set the thing on fire. And then you eat it. Look how easy that was, how fast and effective that was. After devouring my s'more, it was time to go to bed. I've had a really wonderful day. The only thing is that it is Friday. Around this time, my friends normally play video games, and my wife and my child are probably going to bed. So it's like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff because I haven't responded to a group message or something. But it's been really awesome, but there's that connection you lose. See when I'm in bed. A lot of bugs out here. Hopefully I don't get eaten alive by bugs too bad. So I will see you tomorrow. That was the worst night's sleep of my whole life. There was the most insane storm last night. Some of the thunder strikes were so loud, like the whole cabin felt like they were shaking. Like I like jumped up because I was so scared. And these stupid freaking flies. Let's do a little morning routine. Finally, some much needed deodorant.
It is hard to explain the pungent and acrid odor emitting from our hero. The strength of 1,000 showers could not quell the odor.
Fortunately, I have not had to use the toilet yet. I thankfully did not have to go number 2 last night, but I'm a little nervous when I do have to. Hopefully I can hold it. For the first time in forever, the first thing I did in the morning was not play on my phone. It was brush my teeth and start reading, and it was wonderful. I am getting rather hungry, so why don't we do a little brunch? And for brunch, you're never gonna guess what we have. We have turkey sandwiches. again.
Having been condemned to a lifetime of turkey sandwiches, our hero pretends that this is a choice he made.
A perfect sandwich. We are not going to be toasting this today. I found this golf club, and I actually used to whack these things around a little. So I'm going to play a new game called Apple Golf, where I hit a bunch of those apples that fall on the ground because I think it'll be fun. I'm a 28-year-old, 12-year-old. Apples acquired. Let's go make a driving range.
With a face only a mother could love, our hero sets off on his newest journey to make a mockery of the sage of the forest by destroying her children.
That was amazing. After hitting the apple golf balls, I got to reading again. To do nothing has been really nice. But I miss my family terribly right now. I was looking forward to taking a break from them and just being out in nature, and all I want to do is hug my wife and hug my little girl.
After pouring his heart out to a bunch of strangers on the internet, the balding 28-year-old needed to start his next adventure, a 1-mile run.
Done. Oh, that was perfect. 1 mile exactly. Uh-oh, I think it might be time to go number 2. I'm scared.
David versus Goliath. Ali versus Frazier, Newton versus an apple, and spoiled YouTuber versus a poop bucket, truly a battle for the ages.
It's a 3-position back somersault. Oh, he's got to hold it. He's moving a little too fast. Oh, he punched through.
Yeah, it got pretty warm in there, so I just popped the old shirt. I just popped the top off. I made some friends. You see these right here? You see all these little flies? There's like 10 or 12. And there's no food here. This is just my camera equipment and my bag, which makes me realize that they are coming here for my stinky shirt. They just like my pheromones for me, for who I am. Do you see that fly right there? That little bugger will not leave me alone. There he is. He's right there. I realized that I have about 1 million new fly friends. So I'm going to name the one that I think keeps coming near me. I'm going to name him Terry. There he is. That's Terry. Terry's my only friend today.
Our hero not only met a new little friend, but he met a lifelong companion. To fight together through good times and bad, to always have each other's back. There are friends, there are family, and there are friends that become family. Terry was the latter.
So for the past hour, I have just been sitting here playing with a lighter. It's been kind of fun just to chill out, not think about anything, and just hang out. I think it's getting close to dinner time, and you know what that means. Turkey sandwich and Diet Coke. I've had lots of time to think, and I've been reading this book. It was written, I think, in the 1850s. There's this quote I found, and it goes, "Eternally needy and miserable mass
of our students of both sexes who habitually haunt the doorways of various newspapers and magazines, unable to invent anything better than the eternal repetition of one and the same plea for copying work."
Kind of makes me think of YouTube, and so many YouTube channels you see that are Mr. Beast, but this, like Mr. Beast but fitness, Mr. Beast but cooking, Mr. Beast but this activity, and that's like my biggest fear is I never want to be Mr. Beast but running. I want to try and put out my thoughts in my own way, in a way that's not Mr. Beast but bald and runs.
After finishing his meal, our hero was relaxing, and then tragedy struck.
There's so many bugs in here. There are so many bugs in here. These flies.
I've seen the best humanity has to offer, and I've seen the worst. But never have I seen a man as evil as our so-called hero.
I'm a broken man, and these are broken times.
To kill a best friend simply because he is inconvenient for you. There are no words to explain the horrors that took place on that fateful day. Stay golden, pony boy.
Now that all that's done and we're all sad, it's time to go to bed. I brushed my teeth already, so I am going to go to bed, and I will see you early tomorrow morning. Good morning. Let's get backed up, and then let's go home.
One final journey for our hero. It has been a long ride, but where does this leave us? Is life better without technology? Is it worse? Are we going to be okay as people with these magic rectangles in our pockets constantly? I don't know, but I do know that change starts with you. You can change your life. It's the only one you have. Or maybe there is no escape.
Let's make this love last till Valentine's. Let's spend this night together. Let this fire burn inside our hearts. Let us soak in all the pleasure.